Oh man. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, welcome back. Glad you made it. It is Monday, April 25th, 2022. Just trying to do the Mickey Mouse laugh, but it's not coming through right now. That's that sounds more like Goofy. It's not coming along right now. Damn it. It's all right, boys and girls. Hope everybody's safe and sound wherever you are. Oh man, wherever you are, whether you're in Canada, the United States, Mexico, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Antarctica, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, the islands, the nation states, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Hope everybody had a great weekend. What an exciting time to be alive and kicking it is Monday. What a fantastic weekend. Great things happened. Big things happened. Little things happened. One of the most exciting fights happened in boxing. That's right. Now, you're like, who's fighting? If you're not in the know, and I realized the fight was going on a little bit later than I caught the highlights. Let's just nip that in the bud right there. But talking about Tyson Fury versus Dillian White. Fucking heavyweight boxing, bro. Went down on the weekend, and it was a hell of a fight. Shout out to both the contenders, but most of all, congratulations, champ. The Gypsy King, and the reign continues. Who's making it rain? The Gypsy King is raining down on you. That's what it is. Man, fuck, it's so... Again, things that I wish I had, skills to be able to just fucking... It's exciting, but the beauty of it is we're not talking about small, we're not talking about medium, we're not even talking about large, we're talking about extra large fellas going at it, fucking face to face, toe to toe, squared up, I think. Oh, it was so... I'm not a boxer, I'm not an expert, but that doesn't mean we're not going to give expert opinion in here. That was a demonstration of pure precision. Okay, here's the thing. When dudes are big, you expect them to have power, but agility? Are we talking about agility here? Is somebody looking for a large, agile fella? Well, no further than the champ right there, the Gypsy King, because he fucking moves fast and he's huge. 6'9", dude? 6'9". Is that right? Again, not an expert, but if I'm not mistaken, we're talking about 6'9", a lot of pounds. Biceps the size of my torso, dude. Just wiggling and wobbling like a giant butterfly. Like a giant butterfly, the most giant of butterflies. Holy smokes. Is he retired? Is he not retired? I don't know. I'm excited. Let's get more fight. Okay. All right. Oh man. I'm late to the game, dude. I've only been paying attention, unfortunately. Again, I was, a little bit into, on and off into MMA, mixed martial arts, especially the UFC, especially over the past 2 years. Boxing, I'm not too educated in. I know a few names, but I've just never followed by. But man, this guy makes it fucking look so. Oh, are you, dude? Are you retiring? Are you not retiring? I want to see more. God, let's get you on some gear now. Let's get you on some gear. That's all I'm saying. Let's slow down the process of whatever. Fuck, what is it? Is it the age thing? Because you still fucking got it, but is it the family thing? I don't know, but you're so... Ooh, the speed. Oh my God, the speed. I was... so good to watch something so big move so fast and precise. Agility. Precision. Did somebody call the doctor? Because we're about to do some surgery up in this bitch when fear is in the ring. Oh, Fuck, dude. Congratulations. And yeah, that was hella exciting. Now, Fury versus White. Exciting. I'm hearing rumors. I'm hearing murmurs. I'm hearing whispers. I'm hearing chit chat. I'm hearing noises. People talking. What are they talking about? They're like, okay, can we potentially have a Tyson versus Francis match of sorts? Can we make that a thing? Because if that is a thing, let's make it a thing. If it's not a thing, let's make it a thing. Are you retired? I don't know. I want to see more of that. Whatever that is, more of that. Fuck, dude. And then Francis Ngannou, of course. Can also a beast, dude, but what kind of a match will it be? Will it be like a UFC match? Will it be mixed martial arts? Will it be straight up, squared up boxing, dude? I don't know, but it's just nice to see, you know, beautiful large fellas, extra large fellas, not even large, dude. We're not talking about, again, small, medium, large. These fellows are giants. And I just realized I left my cup of coffee all the way on the other side of the compound. Wait for me, and it's far, but I'll be back real quick. It's not the distance, it's the speed, really. Some call it a flash, some call it what was that? It happened so fast. Do I gotta go back and rewind? Watch it in slow-mo, maybe? I don't know. Some say he didn't walk all the way across to the compound to grab that guy. Some say he flew. I know. Again, talk about that agility, baby. It's a gift. Yo, Francis Ngannou versus fucking Tyson Fury, dude. If that happens, I will definitely try my best not to miss that fight. No, definitely. If that fight goes down, I am staying up, dude. I don't care what time we gotta go to sleep. I don't care if bedtime's at 10:30, 11 reasonable hours of the night. We will stay up. If it means 12, so be it. What are we talking about? 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will stay up 1:30. Put something against the lids to hold them from retracting back and closing, because I will put a toothpick right in between these eyeballs and eye socket. Just keep dude, 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. Eastern. What are we talking about, fam? Is it gonna go 2:30? Are we going 2:30? Is it gonna be a rumble in the jungle at midnight? Past midnight, I will stay up. 4 a.m., son. 4 a.m. Who's lacking sleep? Who's lacking sleep? Let's get that coffee going. Let's get that nice mix of coffee, you know, with alcohol. Don't mix them, you know, do a little bit of each increment so you can stay up and be rejuvenated, but also drink water. It's all about keeping you can't just drink one or the other. You can't just live on water, okay? You can't just live on water. You can't just be iced out on that H2O. Maybe you gotta get that coffee. If we're staying up late, maybe if it's a special event, like Fury versus Ngannou, big, heavy, weight. Make it happen so that he can stay up and watch the fight, dude. I will be there with you, chanting, cheering on. And I love both these guys, so I don't know who I'll be, but I'll be chanting for the event. Let's get some fucking, let's get some big paychecks for people too. Let's get paid. Let's put, you know, yeah, so fast, so precise. How do you move like that? It's incredible. I don't know. I'm not, again, not an expert, but when you look at it, and this is how you know, again, there's you and I, average day folks who are, you know, we're, you know, what it is. And then you have that top level fucking guy that is just, is he human? am I watching a human being here? Because with that size, how you that precise, dude? How? The combos, I'm like, am I watching this and is somebody, is this video altered? Is the speed, is it sped up? We sped up in here? We sped up, or is this regular? Oh no, we're watching at normal time and it looks as if somebody altered the video. But no, you watch it and you're like, yeah, that guy fast. That guy is fast. Fast is that guy. You look at fast in the dictionary, there he is, right there. Very fast. Fuck, dude, amazing. Oh man, I gotta learn a combo, dude. I don't know what the fucking milkshake, fries, and a burger, son. Let's go. Slurp, slurp, it's a smoothie. I don't care, dude. We're gonna do it enough times to. I think the goofy one sounds closer, but my Mickey's not bad either. Oh, it's not coming in right now. We'll get there together. Hope everybody's safe and sound, but that was an exciting event. Fuck, dude. Hope everybody's safe and sound wherever you are, whatever you guys are up to, whatever you gals are up to. Hope everybody's dilated, dude. I hope you're all dilated, because that's the positives in life. You got to look for that. Is it time? Is it not time? It's time, baby. We're pushing forward. Contractions are 3 minutes apart. It's a breached. Is that a good thing? Again, I don't know. But if it's not, let's make it a thing. And if it is, keep it that way. Point is, you always want to charge at life head first, dude. It's the most powerful and resilient part of your body. Always charge head first, because that's what it is. It's all up here. It's all up here. And this region right here is just known for being able to take hits, right? It's what I've been taught. I don't know. It's what I've been taught, dude. What are you guys learning out there? Okay. I want to get into a little bit of I wrote a little something. And again, going back to the basics, going back, realizing where we are, where we need to be. It's all about, taking those steps. We're growing one day at a time, one baby step at a time, and it's just what it is. So let me just share this little piece and then we'll get into it. We'll mix it up. We'll see where it goes. I'm sick and tired of underwear. Underwear, that's it. For thousands of years, we've been conned and tricked, ladies and gentlemen. They sold us an idea and we went and ate it all up. First, it started with one layer of clothing. Understandable. One layer. Cover the skin. Makes sense. But then they came and caught us having way too much fun. They saw a bunch of free spirits and they couldn't take it anymore. And the evil king ordered everyone to wear underwear. Total bummer. The bummer of 1312. So you started wearing underwear, and soon our ball sacks and our tits lost their elasticity. Again, our tits and our ball sacks started to lose their elasticity. They began to get lazy and became very reliant on the extra layer of support. A few generations went by and ladies' tits and guys' nut sacks kept getting lower and lower and lower with age. And no one questioned this phenomenon until today. Until today, boys and girls, ladies and gents, it stops. The buck stops here. It ends with us. First, let's examine the evidence, if I may. I like to present Exhibit A. The term underwear. Defined by Google Dictionary, underwear is a clothing worn under other clothes, typically next to skin. First, I'd like to ask the jury if you could please identify the hypothetical location of hell using your fingers. Oh, how interesting. You're pointing with your index finger to the floor, aren't you? Indicating below is the correct answer. Is that the correct answer? Your Honor, I rest my case. Your Honor, my case is arrested. Napping up for the case. If God wanted our nutsacks and our tits to be covered, wouldn't he give us extra skin? What you think, he cheaped out on material and outsourced that shit to worldly aftermarket products? Come on, use your head now. The term underwear, first portion of that word, under, as in below, as in hell. Symbolic of the devil. Satan's work is at hand, ladies and gentlemen. These are dark spirits at work. So technically, instead of underwear, you might think of replacing the term for what it really is. Devilware or evilware. That's right, because if it weren't evil, would it have slowly reduced your body's elasticity? The slow burn takeover. So now that we've determined underwear is bad, I'd like to introduce to you our solution. That's right, we've got a solution. Problem, solution. Ladies and gentlemen, thousands of hours of research in undisclosed labs with loose ethics and morals and overall lack of respect for all forms of life. Hundreds of thousands of animal experiments with only the most endangered and smart animals, too. Millions of hours of cheap human labor. Heck, in some parts, we didn't even pay them. We devastated a whole rainforest and we disrupted a rich ecosystem filled with all sorts of wildlife, including plants and animals, small and large. You name it, we moved it, and by moving, I mean we killed them. You get the picture. We even got ourselves involved in weapons manufacturing and distributing weapons to guerrilla militias all around the world. I know, it's incredible. So let's just say, we pulled all our resources, and with our team of top scientists, lobbyists, lawyers, judges, senators, school teachers, big tobacco, medium tobacco, small tobacco, your mom, your aunt, that's right. Even Aunt Betty's in on it. She's got stock, baby. Aunt Betty is supporting the cause. Remember, buy bonds. So we got the team. And we made a dream. Now drum roll, please. It's when you see a drum rolling down the street. It's when you go to a fusion restaurant and you get the sushi roll and it's called a drum roll. It's when you use a drum to cook similar to cabbage rolls, but you make it with drums instead. It's when you use a drum to roll your weed, a drum roll. Classic. You get the picture. Introducing the all-new overwear. Think about it. Unlike the evil underwear, the almighty powerful good overwear will lift your nutsack and tits using your body and skin. How, you ask? I'm glad you asked that question. And that brings us to our final portion of the presentation. Remember, with overwear, you're closer to God. You don't want to sag down to hell, do you? You don't want to be sagging down to hell. Didn't think so. That's the attitude. She's got the right mindset. Point and say she's got the right mindset. She's got the right mindset. And I think the title of today's episode, if it fits, we'll see. I want to go with this: how underwear is getting men and women closer to the devil and how to combat this evil. And that's what I'm going with. That's where I'm going with today, baby. Hope everybody's doing well. That's what we do around here. That's what we do around here. I don't know. It was just something that needed to be. It's still, yeah. You know, I'm a work in progress. Because underwear, man, underwear is that, that's that little, underwear is like the steroids of clothing. You use it a little bit, it looks nice. Next thing you know, you're feeling all good about yourself. A few years go by and you can't live without it. Take it off, everything's gone lower to the ground. You start blaming things on physics and it's gravity, it's out of my hands, you'll say. Seriously, man, is that a thing? If it's not a thing, let's make it a thing. I think it's a thing. I've heard of this. I think bras help lower tits because, again, your tits would be, back in the day, the year 1413 when it all started, because before then, no bras for tits. You'd be more, your body would be like, you'd be like elastic, baby. You'd be agile. All of a sudden, they start weighing you down little by little in tiny increments. You didn't notice, did you? Because it weighed so little, you're like, oh, that covers my tits. That's how they got you, dude. That's how they got us, man. The guys, lads. They're like, wear underwear for your nutsack. Why? Because the king didn't want you to have, they wanted to put a layer between you and your family, essentially. Just another little, and you don't even think about it. You don't think about it because it's right in front of you. The bigger the lie, the easier it is to get away with it. Sell it on to people. Give it to people. Present it to people. It's more digestible for people the bigger the lie. That's what it is. And that's how they got to us, man. They're like, yeah, where are these underwears? Because before then, it was kilts. What did we have? We barely even had pants. We had kilts. And in parts of the world, some sported a dashiki or other forms of, it was no pants. It was just a robe of sorts, one large cloth wrapped around you, which was super dope. You know what I'm saying? Just, people were more breezy. You know how people are everybody's getting in each other's face because you're not breezy. You're not breezy, baby. You need to wear baggy clothes all day, every day, and just be breezy. That's what I'm saying. Bring it back. The breezier, the better, dog. And you don't know what's going on underneath all that. You don't know what's going on underneath all that. You wanted to go pay for that all-you-can-eat buffet for one person, but you got the whole fam under the poncho, baby. Feed them spoons, forks, filled with goodies and num-nums for the tum-tums. That's what it is, man. I'm just saying. And all of a sudden, we're like, oh, let's wear underwear. Because what? And then they brought in stuff like pseudoscience hygiene crap. Cover your tits for hygiene. What up with that? One layer of clothing should suffice. Now, I understand if you're adding layers of clothing for warmth, but the way it's been sold for support, I don't need no support. I don't need nobody to support me. I know how to stand on my own 2 feetsies. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens to your nutsacks and your tits? They get dependent on these, the cups, and then they hit you with the different cups in the pad. Nowadays, you'll hear underwear that's got a pouch for your sack and your shaft, dude. How lazy are we getting that we can't even carry our own sacks and shafts? They gotta be coddled in some sort of fancy cloth, Mr. Fancy Pants, with the shaft area and the nutsack area all compartmentalized, little different pouches. Here's a little pouch beside your pouch for your. Do you want to stick your little? Do you want to stick your little lipstick on there? Do you want to roll it a little J? Slide that in there while you're just. Although that'd be kind of nice, just to have an extra pockets. Oh, that's what it is, man. Pockets. I can go with pockets. I'm down with pockets, dude. You know me. Pockets all day, every day. But you come in here, try to make it sound as if it's for our benefit. I'm picking a side, and I've picked a side. Burn all underwear and bras, dude, ladies. Today, that's what it is. I'm coming in here. I've set my mind. I'm dedicated. God damn it, if I don't, we're making a movement. Burning all bras and underwear. Can you feel it? People of the world, unite. Burning underwear and bras. Who's with me? Not all at once, but okay, you'll get there. I know it's out there, but think about it. It's starting to make sense, isn't it? Little by little, you're like, man, I never even thought about it, because you already got pants. You already got a shirt or a blouse. What you need a bra for, lady? Ladies' tits are sagging at the ripe old age of somewhere along the lines of the 40s, 50s. Ladies' tits used to hover well up into the sky, into their 90s, into their hundreds, dude. We've seen it. We've been there. 14, 12, 14, 11. Great years. High tits. High sacks, dude. That's what it is. Now the only time if you ever see a floating sack, you might be lucky, sitting there in a jacuzzi with a bunch of older men, bunch of gray, bigger men, gray-haired, larger men, gray-haired, also, leather skin because of the tanning. Where are they getting tanned? Always on vacay, dude. We're gonna go hit the islands, and then we're gonna come back and sip on a mimosa, dude, and then keep on going between the islands and the tanning bed. Island, tanning bed. Island, tanning bed, island, tanning. Who's orange? You're orange. But, again, silver hair, orange tan, maybe a cigar. And if you're lucky, maybe someone's not wearing, somebody forgot their swimwear, and all you see is a couple of buoys up there floating. What is that? Hold on for life. Don't get lost at sea. And hey, man, you've had a couple of cocktails yourself. You don't know what's going on. The heat's hitting you in the head. Things are impacting you. Make good decisions out there is all I'm trying to say. But the point is, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Nowadays, you see people, because if it doesn't stop with the pouches and the tuck this in there and then put it's, where it's going to go down to. We know where this is. You know where we're going with this, right? Paper clips, clothing clips used to hold up your tits and your nutsacks, dude. Where does it stop, ladies and gents? Where does it stop? That's the devil's work, man. They're trying to get you, man. The devil's trying to get your nutsacks and your tits, ladies. That's what it is. Always grabbing it, bringing it lower to his level. Well, we want to be up there. Up there. Or at least in other directions, you know what I mean? At least in any other direction, but maybe if it was a thing, it shifted to the left. All right, it's got a little bit of swag. Everything with age shifts to the left. I can dig that. I can live with that. Just tilting a bit to the left. Why not? Yeah, because for us to assume that God is up just in one direction is absurd, Which also, I know, let's parentheses this. I've been meaning to comment on this. But when people I see it in soccer highlights, or I used to, at least when I was younger too, in soccer matches, some of the celebrations with people, I don't know, Other sports you see it too. My highlight is in soccer form. When people score, they want to celebrate. They're always just like pointing up, one finger up, two fingers up, left hand up. You're assuming he's up there. You're assuming he's up. He could be slightly to the right, slightly to the. You should be. This should be like, you should be going in all directions. You score a goal, go all in all because like you know omnipresent, baby, everywhere. You can't just point in one direction. Maybe that's the only direction he's not at right now. You're just pointing in one direction, everywhere, everywhere, and literally everywhere. So, just want to point that out. You're welcome, saving lives, because that's the shit, man. You score all the goals, you hit all the touchdowns, you're pointing up, you're putting it in the green, you're hitting it out the park, you're knocking them all down, you're racking them all in, you're laying it all on the table, you're clearing the table, and you do all the good, and then you get upstairs when the time's ready, and you're like, all right, I guess you feel cocky about it now. You're just walking in there, you're like, I've been pointing up. It's like, hey, no, I was never upstairs. I was everywhere but upstairs. I was to the side, I was here, I was there, everywhere but up there too. But I mean, like, it's just like, again, wiggle it around, just fucking like everywhere, dude. When you celebrate, fucking go everywhere. That's what it is, because that's what you're indicating, that's what it is. A little bit of just equilibrium, balance, only one direction. It's really hit or miss. You're really putting all your eggs in one basket in terms of pointing to the right direction, making contact. You're like, up there, somewhere. But like, you fucking start, I know it's very here, but what I'm willing to do for you is we'll make a program out of this, because it's not, and I know this motion is not easy for everybody to do, so we will go through it. We will go through, clockwise, counterclockwise, reverse these. You didn't even think of this. You didn't even think of this. All your life you're going like that. What about all this? Alright? Think about it. I love you all. And that itch will go away. That itch will go away, I guarantee you. Just give it time. It's been 3 weeks, huh? See a doctor, won't you? See a doctor. Won't it hurt to see a doctor? But also, I admire you not being a burden on our healthcare system either. So just, you know what? Fuck it up. Home remedy that shit. If it still burns, it means it's working. I think. Boys and girls, you like this program. This program is growing on you. This program is like that weird fucking shellfish thingy that they put in Neo's belly button, dude. We're like that little shrimp wiggle right in your belly, growing from the inside out. Weird. But we're all one now. That's the important thing. That was one of the, I remember watching that scene. That scene, for me, it grossed me. It was so disgusting, dude. Oh man, just the fucking little shrimp in your belly button, just fucking shrimping around, bro. Get out of my belly button hole, shrimp man. Get out of there. Certain things, I don't know what it is. Certain little things. It's not too many. That's one of those scenes in, like, I don't know why it just crossed my mind right now, but it crossed my mind, baby, because it's a fucking crosswalk up there. Thoughts be just. What is that? Oh, what is that? Thoughts. So yeah, I saw that and I just like, ugh. Or remember the Mummy, where the fucking beetle went under his skin, and it was just like, ugh, things with like fucking the past few years, that sort of thing, fucking ticks, and like you hear about like Lyme disease and shit. Keep it all away, okay? Keep it all away. Don't want none of that, ever. That's what it is, baby. That's what it is. I don't know how we got there, but we got there. Thank you very much for all the love and support. Together we will change the world. Together we will get our elasticity back. Together we will bounce back. We will be perky forever. Lest we forget. That's what it is, baby. Because I can't have you out here giving into things like gravity, giving into things like age. I can't help it. It keeps coming day by day. Creeps upon me. Go to sleep, wake up, a day's a coming and gone. Don't worry. We will set back the clock. We will fight nature. We will do everything in our power to fight nature. And you're like, man, that really doesn't pan out too well for all of us when we go ahead and fight. But you've never seen, this is like, we've had lessons now. We watched videos. We extrapolated from the UFC and the biggest fighters in boxing history, like the likes of Tyson Fury. And we've put those moves into some sort of a mental jiu-jitsu where we can now literally fight anything. And I'm talking gravity pulling on your tits, gravity pulling on your nutsacks. It starts with the little small that'll open up your eyes and you're like, man, that is really the biggest thing, isn't it? I know. Yet no one's talking about it. No one's discussing these topics. No one's ever dared to go out there and question the purpose of underwear. Okay, fine, again, harsher winter conditions, winter weather, I get it, layer up. But during spring, summer, some may even want to dabble into a little bit of fall free fall and just fucking going at it, baby. No extra layers. Bringing back the kilt, bringing back the dashikis, bringing back just the whole fucking robe attire thing. Just one giant robe. But again, we all need to pull together, and this can be like the little story that I gave last week with the fella barging, and you can't be those types of people. Like it's those types of people that ruined it for all of us, but I think we're gonna make a comeback. Because aren't you tired of just be like, oh man, so many different items. Think about it. If you wear one large gunny bag, just a giant gunny bag, dude, look like a bag of potatoes. Who's hotter than a bag of potatoes? Put them tater tots back in the potato bag. Yo. Back in the day though, just wearing like, let's go back to the times where we only wore wool, raw wool. I'm talking fresh off the skin of an animal. Yikes. That's how it was, man. You just be like, hey, baby, is it cold out there? You see that animal with wool? Go to town. Next thing you know, that's how babies were. Babies is a new concept. Babies weren't even babies. Babies were small people. We baby people way too much. That's what babies were. Babies used to come out and go to the mine and start mining. Just earn a buck, earn a living, be a part of community. You know what I'm talking about? You know? Who's with me? Putting babies back in mines. Coal mine babies. We're down in the coal mine. We're the coal mine babies. We got soot on our face. Hey. Coal mine babies. Fuck, dude, with their little hats, dude. With the lights. That's what it was, man. People were more agile. We were more just, but we're bringing it back, dude. We're bringing it back. We're taking it back. Removing one obstacle at a time. You're sick and tired of it. Nobody's been thinking about it, but it's been on everybody's minds. Y'all been thinking about it. Nobody's been saying it, and that's where it's at. Cause you hear different. I'm sick and tired. It's different ones too. You hear about it. You're like, ah. I want to be I want to be the poster boy of this movement. I want to be the face of, I want this face, no wait, this face to be the, I want to be championing this cause. And we'll make it all stop. We'll make it one. By the time we're finished, there will be no more undergarments, left on this planet. No more men and women fidgeting with their, how many wedgies do you have to go through in silence? How many of those uncomfortable metal bra things must you endure? By the time you get home, whenever you get home, take it off and it's left little marks, like little marks under your tits, dude. Ladies, right there. Hours. And you're like, think how much better you'd perform without that little, because it's been digging into you for ages. You've just given in. Sister. You've endured so much. God. And our brothers. They came in with variety. They hit us with variety. We don't even know which ones to go. Do we go for the really tight ones? Do you go for the medium to loose fit ones? Do you go for the baggy ones? Which one's good for you? And then there's a scientific article backing each and every one. You should wear the tight ones because keeping it close to the body is where it's meant to be. And then you read another article debunking that. It's like, it should be as far away. Get our underwear. It's going to stretch your balls as far away from your body as possible because that's where they need to be. And you're just left like every decade you go through it. I'm at that age right now where I'm just like, I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of it all. I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of it all. I knew this was bad when I got in, and you hear about it, people warn you, you just don't believe it. And that's how they get us, man. We're gonna take it back. We're gonna take it back, god damn it. We still got power. We still got each other. We've lost a few good men, we've lost a few good ladies. The rest of us are gonna march on straight forward. No more letting our ball sacks and our tits hang lower than they should, okay? Elastic people finally uniting, bouncing back. Yeah, that's where it's at, baby. I got you, because that's what it is. We gotta look out for each other, and that's what I want to say. That's what I wanted to say today. So, if you're out there, what do you guys think? Who do you guys think will take it in terms of the fight, the boxing, or the fight, should it happen? I'm talking Fury versus Ngannou. Francis versus Tyson. If it were to go down in some sort of a battle royale, bout of sorts, and they're going there, and it's so magical. When you see two giant dudes just masterfully go at it, and you're like, man, you guys should not be able to move like this with that size, yet you do. So it's incredible. I want to see more of that. If it's a thing, if it works with your things, because you don't want to be like, that's the thing too with like, as much as I love the sport, and again, being, no expert, but expert feelings and expert opinions. At the same rate, at a certain point, I know with these combat sports, you don't want to be like, you don't want to see a fighter who continues to fight past a certain age. But then, like, you guys figure that out. That's the professionals coming in and deciding, where you're at and how many more. But yeah, at a certain point, you definitely don't want to be getting hit in the head unless you are just not getting hit. You're a ghost in the ring. What's going on? I just feel the impact trying to get to this guy. Where is he? That's the type of mindset we're trying to utilize here, everywhere, nowhere, all at the same time. You and I doing it, baby. Love you. Thank you for all the love and support. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an independent operation. It is for the time being. Again, it's a one-man band operation. We're moving slowly. We're making sure we're not missing any steps, is what I'm trying to say. And we're making sure that we're taking our time. So your love and support and your attention is highly appreciated through whichever form you like to display, whether it's just through viewing the videos, whether you're like, man, I'm viewing these videos and I can't stop talking about it. It's like fucking crack for my eyeballs. You're welcome. That's what I do, baby. Provide crack for your eyeballs. That's what it is. I'm that crack dealer for your eyeballs. Put some crack in your eyeballs. Crack's probably not good, but when it's crack for your eyeballs, you're a damn crackhead at this point. We all a bunch of crackheads in here. That's what it is, baby. Taking it back, getting rid of the stigmas. So that's what it is. If you happen to view these videos, highly appreciate it. If you happen to talk about it because you can't stop talking about it, highly appreciate it. If you got your family members to come along, sit around the fire that continuously burns and burns and burns, baby, ever so slowly, growing flame to flame from east to west, from north to south, coast to coast. Intercontinental, baby. We are an airplane, or no, we're more like an airline. We're an airline. We're an airline. Don't let the airlines go down, baby. You gotta hold down the airlines. Support your local airline is what I'm trying to say. This is an independent airline. We're an airport. No, we're the airline. We're both the airline, the airport, and the airplane. Who's your captain? No big deal, Rob Sadri in the building. Coming to a theater near you. No, not a theater, but a comedy club near you. A park near you. Just a street corner near you. Maybe in a mall. Maybe in a coffee shop that happens to, have open mic nights near you. A laundromat near you. Anywhere near you. I'm like right next door right now. Check your next door. Or just take my word for it. I'm there. That's what it is, baby. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Again, this is an independent operation, so your attention, your viewership, your support in any form really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for all the love, giving it all back right at you. Go ahead and view these videos on Instagram, on YouTube. You can either search Rob Sadri or Glad You Made It. And I also happen to post on Patreon as well. I do want to incorporate more, but it is, again, one-man operation, building slow, going one step at a time. Big energy, baby. Rock and roll, everybody. Have a great start to your weeks. Sending everybody love, kisses, mwah, mwah, fucking hugs. Now we can, it's all over, baby. We're just spreading. Everybody's spreading just fucking love, baby. We're all just a big old cloud of love, aren't we? Love y'all. Thank you again. Talk soon. Peace.